What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. So yes, I did catch the VMAs. I wanted to do a live reaction for you guys when I was watching it, but I was just like, nah, I'll just do like a review because honestly, reviews are better because you learn more and you experience more and stuff like that. But yeah, let me just put this out there for a virtual, like not very virtual because the VMAs wasn't virtual. Hold on, let me put Gaga's performance on pause, child, because for like the time we live in, like times being tough and Corona and everything, I think the VMAs was pretty dope. Like I think they did a good job with like the stage being set up outside. It wasn't pre-recorded performances. It was a nice performances going on live from iconic places in New York City. Like it was really dope. So I must commend the VMAs for putting on a good show. And Kiki Palmer was a very good host. She did a good job. I love her outfit changes. I love how throughout the show she was very, herself, but it was funny and she was cool. She wasn't a bad host. I love how she was so engaged with everything that was going on. And I love her performance as well too. Like let me not forget about that. She did a good job performing. Choreography, vocal wise, everything was amazing. Okay, now let's get into Gaga. So Gaga performed. I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna do it in order. I'm gonna start with Gaga. Gaga performed a medley of hits from her Chromatica album. Um, I love her performance. I think she had probably the one of the best, the top three best, um, like performance of the night. Like she did an amazing job performing. She really brought Chromatica to life with this album. I mean, with this performance. I was waiting for her to give me VMAs, and exactly what she did. When I heard that album, I was like, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a VMA, VMAs, Billboard Music Awards, and the AMAs performance. Definitely, probably even Grammys too. Like she really just brought this album to life. She brought back like her art pop and her bad romance days, like her, like that era, like from 2009 to 2013, that type of era. She brought that back to the fullest and everything. So I was definitely here for her performance or whatever. And she did 911, which I think will be the next single of her album because the VMAs was promoting that song throughout the whole night. Come on, the choreography was on point, the vocals was on point. This mask, I was just like, why is she wearing the mask? But I was like, you know what? It kind of goes with the outfit, and that's Gaga. So Gaga, listen, this was Gaga's award show. The fact that she had so many different outfit changes is what really blew me. Like she just did an amazing job performing. Her choreography was on point, of course, like usual. And I love how she did this song 911 to have another song to promote from the album that's not a single yet or might be a single. I think it will be the next single. But let me just skip to the part where my baby, she had my baby Ariana Grande come out, and listen, AG song, Ariana Grande song, she sounded amazing. That whistle note, when I heard that whistle note, I was like, ooh child. I was just like, she's giving me Dangerous Woman and God is a Woman type singing vibes. Like she did the whistle note, she sung really well. She really sounded good with Gaga. The performance was on point. Like they really just they was giving choreography, they was giving vocals. It was just so amazing. Like I was really here for it. And I couldn't wait to see this performance. And then when I saw it, I was just screaming. I was just like, whoa. And then Gaga was on the piano playing the Stupid Love, like a rendition, like a slow rendition of Stupid Love. And then she kind of like brought it back and left the stage. She's weird though. Why is that? I don't know. Why is a human brain, on her piano, whatever though. But Gaga still brings it, so it don't matter. She kind of, she came down with this performance and she performed "Stupid Love," like the rendition, the faster rendition, and the one that everybody knows. I want your stupid love, love. Like she did a good job performing. It was on point. Her choreography was on point. Her vocals was on point, and I love her outfit changes. She looked amazing. Congrats to her on winning Artist of the Year, Best Collaboration, and all these awards that she won tonight. Congrats to Gaga. This was Gaga award show. I feel like this was Gaga award show, and then the VMAs performances was like just the other people that was just there. But this was Gaga's award show, and congrats to her on winning the Icon Award. She definitely did a good job. In her career from like '08 to like now, she has done a lot. 6 great albums or 5 great albums. I think 6 albums. She really just did an amazing job throughout her career, and like this performance was so amazing, and I loved it. I loved the fact that she won the first Tricon Award. I don't know what that stands for, but it was just being brilliant throughout her career and giving the best visuals. Because they couldn't get the Vanguard Award this year because of all this corona, nonsense and stuff like that. So I'm really glad. Gaga looks so good. Hold on, guys, I have to go and put this password in for this something. But yeah, so I must say, Gaga definitely turned the show down. She had a great performance. And let us get into something else. But congrats, Gaga, on every accomplishment tonight. You definitely did it. Let's get into Doja Cat. Doja Cat shut the show down. If it wasn't Gaga, it was Doja Cat. Doja Cat performed. Like, she gave me what I needed from VMAs. Like, the fact that she brought the MTV News back to life, I was just like, yo, she is just such a star, and she's become this successful pop and hip hop artist, female artist. She's so amazing. She looks so beautiful tonight on what she wore on the red carpet, and her performance was so beautiful. Like, she was giving VMAs. I felt like I was like on another planet when I saw her VMAs performance. I was just like, yes, Doja. The fact, I wish I could play this for you guys, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted, child, so I'm not gonna do it. But her performance was so amazing. Like, she sounded so good. She looked so good. She gave you choreography. She danced. This was her say so performance. I love how she started off slow and then brought it back to the top and took it back and made it faster. She was giving me some MJ vibes with the moves. Come on, girl, you better move it. The looks, like the aesthetics, everything about this was amazing. I love the green hair. And everything about this performance was really nice. The background dancers were dancing so amazing. They did a good job performing. I was really proud of them to see them like, really just rocking it on with Doja. Doja looked so good, and I was just really cheering her on. I was like, oh my gosh, she had one of the best performances of the night. And then she did that's my wave. I was just like, you better come on, girl, and perform. And everything about this performance was just so amazing to me. She really just brought her VMA performance like back to life. It was just so good, and I was really here for it. I must commend her on this performance. And let's get into the weekend. The weekend's performance. He performed from like basically he performed from like the like on top of the city, basically from Manhattan. Like, he did a performance like on top of the world, basically, shining. I love how he kept this after hours era look on his face. It's definitely like a mask or something on his face that he did, and he's kept this era and this look alive, and it was amazing. I love how he performed from on top. And The Weeknd sounded good. One thing about The Weeknd that I forget to know, that he could really sing. He sounded really amazing while he was performing. I love how he was performing from on top of the city. Sorry, guys, I'm talking real fast. I'm just nervous. But yeah, he performed from on top of the city. He looked amazing. He sounded amazing. And I love the after hours look. I think he had a good performance. Definitely a good vocalist. Definitely one of the best performers of our generation when it comes to the guys. He definitely brings it. I must admit. So congrats on winning best video of the year. And in his speech, all he kept saying was justice for Breonna Taylor and Jacob Blake or Blake, yeah, Jacob Blake. Like, it was just really amazing to see how like his speech was focused on the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and just people who lost their lives or who got wounded or got or they're victims of the BLM movement and stuff like that. I must commend him for that. Definitely amazing, a good performance. Miley Cyrus also did a good job performing as well. She did her new single, Midnight Sky, and it was a really good VMA performance. Let me get into it. Let me get into her VMA performance. She did Midnight Sky from her new single she just dropped. It was a really nice performance. It was really sexy. It gave me very much Miley. It kind of gave me a little Wrecking Ball vibes at the end when she was on the pole, but she looked amazing. It gives me what was serving the visuals, so I must commend her for having a good performance. It wasn't like the best performance of the night, but it was really nice. She sounded amazing, and I love this pixie cut on Miley. It looks so good on her. She definitely brought the show down with this performance. Not her best performance, of course, but it was a good performance. It was mature, it was sexy, it was on point, so I must commend her for this great performance of the night. You know, she looked amazing. She rocked the stage. Her look was just so sultry. Like I was here for Miley vocals. Let's get into the baby because the baby too. He performed as well, and the baby's performance was pretty okay to me. It wasn't all that. I think I definitely like his BT Awards performance better, but this one wasn't that bad. He performed the song Piho and Blind from his deluxe version album for Blame It on Baby, and it was okay. It was an okay performance. I like how he was kind of like in tune with the guys that that dances for him and the guys that being his visuals and stuff like that. It was an okay performance. It wasn't all that, but he looked good though, and he sounded good. And I love how he also performed Rockstar after he got done performing those songs. He did a good job performing Rockstar. As well. Even though it's like the same repetitive message, but it's like, I like how he's pushing that song because that song really just has a good message behind it, especially the remix. And I love how he's still pushing the BLM movement as well. He's not giving up on it, so I must commend him. That's what really just, kind of made me was like, you know what, I kind of like this. I like how he's still pushing this because we still seeing this thing go on. So I like how he's using this platform not to be gangster, but to express a message in a hip hop way, but in a truthful way that is really like hurting people's feelings that people are getting killed every day. So I must commend him for this performance. Shout out to Jark Harlow. He did the pre-show performance. He did a good job from the basketball court. Chloe and Halle, I was really packed that they did the VMAs pre-show as well because they're really good performers. And they brought the show down when it came to the pre-show. They took that. But of course, the VMAs was being real late, and they let them perform in the pre-show and not the main show. But it's okay. It's always the next year. Louis Capaldi sang his tail off with Before You Go, and whoever performed, MGK did a good job too, and that the Tate girl, she could sing as well. I like her, so I must, I did see the pre-show. Also, who else performed that? I don't want to forget. Shout out to CNC. Oh, they're good performers. They're good performers. They're a Latino group. I love their type of like vibe. I love the performance. Maluma did a good job too. He showed down for the Latino gang as well. So shout out to Maluma. Also, let's get into Black Eyed Peas because they did a good job performing as well too. They closed the show out and they did a good job performing. Like their VMA performance was really nice. I love how they they brought Tyga and what's his name? Tyga and J Balvin, not J Balvin, but Nicki Jam out to perform Vida La Loca with them. It was a really nice performance. I love how they also performed I Got the Feeling. That kind of made me think about my elementary school days. I was, singing it when it was performed. I was like, wow, they took it back. But yeah, so shout out to Black Eyed Peas for a nice performance. I don't know, this phone is freezing. This TV is freezing too. I don't know what's going on. But shout out to Black Eyed Peas for a nice VMA performance as well. Shout out to let me not make sure I'm forgetting nobody. Shout out to The Weeknd, The Baby, Maluma, CNCO, BTS. Oh yeah. Oh, that's definitely a situation. BTS. I gotta talk about BTS now. Now BTS did a good job as well. They performed their new single Dynamite, and it was amazing. Oh, hold on, cause no, I cannot get copyrighted. Ciao. Um, well, they performed their single Dynamite. I don't know if you guys can see. And it was really amazing as well. Let me turn this nonsense off because this TV is acting weird. Hold on, let me load this phone because I ain't trying to get copyrighted. They did their single Dynamite. Let me just kind of skim through it a little bit. They dance, they give choreography, they give looks, they perform. They gave me some MJ vibes too with the dancing, with the 1-2 step, the little moonwalking a little bit. It was really nice. The boys always bring it, and congrats to them on winning best K-pop and winning best pop. The K-pop fans always go hard and support BTS. So I must commend them. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody that also performed. But I think my favorite performance of the night was definitely Gaga, BTS, Doja Cat and Black Eyed Peas. Like Black Eyed Peas did it when they performed the two songs, and when Tiger came out with them, that was really amazing. That was dope. Whoever a good VMAs. It was really good VMAs. I love, seeing Jaden Smith there, seeing Bella Hadid present the award to Lady Gaga. It was a dope show for a virtual performance. It was a really dope show. But definitely Gaga, Doja, The Weeknd, Black Eyed Peas, and BTS did it for me. But shout out to Maluma and CNCO for having good performances. The baby performance was okay, but I love the message he was spreading. Chloe Halle and Jack Harlow definitely took the Beyonce and Rihanna performances for me when it came to the pre-show. Congrats to Megan on winning Best Hip Hop Award. And congrats to everybody who won tonight. Congrats to her on winning the best the Video for Good award for I Can't Breathe. Shout out to The Weeknd winning Best R&B. And shout out to everybody who won an award tonight. Like, it was amazing. For a virtual show, it was good. The VMAs was good. But Gaga, Doja, The Weeknd, they served. Miley looked good too. Miley Cyrus looked good. And Keke Palmer did a good job hosting the show. Like, she did a very good job. For what she could do, she did a great job. So nice VMAs tonight. Honestly, nice VMAs tonight. I must commend the VMAs for having a good show. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, please, if you care. See you in the next one. Goodbye.